All right, so here's my Super Cub, or excuse me, my Trail Super Cub. I haven't ridden Super Cub since I got this Trail. Let's see what mileage am I at. 627 miles. So 627. All right. I just finished adjusting the valves, and the engine is it's been warmed up, so it's warm enough. So I'm gonna do the 600-mile oil change. That's my the washer right there. That's the original washer from this that came out the last time I did the oil change at 100 miles. Here's my new washer, 17 millimeter. I remember if you guys watched last time, I put on a magnetic drain bolt on here. So let's see how much metal this thing cut, how much steel basically. Up. Just my hand right here. I don't want oil to get all over everywhere. Okay. All right. Ooh, look at that. See that? See, I could focus on that. So that's all the crap that's on the magnetic. Wow, it's a lot of steel. It's a lot of steel. Holy shit. I see little chips too. I see like little chips of metal chips. That's interesting that those metal chips. Very interesting. So again, all right. Let's look at let me use the cleanest part of the rag right here. Actually, let me zoom. Let me go down right here. So it's the clean part of the rag, all right? Wow, it just moved all in one thing bob there. Man, that's a lot of crap. So remember, I already changed this oil once already at 100 miles, around 100 miles. So how much? I don't know how much crap got out from that first oil change, but there's definitely a lot more crap this time around. Yeah, this whole glob of steel, because this thing, remember, this thing is, the magnet is actually not on this side, it's actually on the inside. So this one's unique compared to other type of magnetic oil drains. So the magnet's on the inside of the boat. From this side right here, if I take this off, the magnet's actually in here. So this side is just steel only. And there it is. Wow, that was a lot of shit. Holy smoly. I don't even remember my monkey being that bad. I don't know how the Super Cub was, because I remember I bought the Super Cub in Arkansas and I rode it home. And when I rode it home, I think I did at least 2 oil changes, if not 3 oil changes on that one. No, I did that on the road, you know, while I was in the middle of my trip. So I didn't have a magnetic drain to check. Actually, I still don't have a magnetic drain on there. I have another one of these, so I need to put that on the Super Cub, and I need to find another one. Actually, I need to find 2 more, because I want to put one on the Super Cub. So I have 2 of these total, and I have 4 bikes. So I need to put one on the Super Cub, one on the Monkey, and one on my CB 300. So anyways, so there it is. It's nice and clean. I need to buy 2 more of these things. So now the oil is dripping. You can see it dripping. Let's do the rocking motion. I always do this with pretty much all my bikes that I have when I do the oil change. Always, you know, because right now it's on the side stand, so it's tilted to, you know, to the left side. And I'm gonna straighten this out. There should be more oil coming out. Yep, more oil coming out. You can see it, it's more solid now. All right, so I'm gonna tilt it to the right side. You know, just go this way. To the right side. yes, definitely more solid. Move a little more over. Oh yes, definitely more oil on that side, for sure. So when we're inside the engine, there's all these nooks and crannies. So if it's lean to one side, it might be inside some nook and crannies on that side. So you have to lean it to the other side, so that way it comes out of those nooks and crannies on that side. So you basically just keep on doing this back and forth a few times. So this side it looks like there's nothing dripping now, right? Nothing dripping. Right? Let me lower this. See if I'm not sure you guys could see this or not from your angle. Let's do it from the other side again. Now you can see, you guys should be able to see that now solid, or sort of solid. Back to this side. Now it's starting to drip. Back to center. The other side. Outside, not much. Back to center. To the throttle side. So I do this several times until it drips. It basically drips on both sides instead of seeing any type of solid stream coming out. I think the left side is pretty much leaning to the left. It's pretty much cleared out. It's just leaning it to the right. Actually, mainly just centering it now. I think I got it out of all the nooks and crannies already. It's just a matter of centering everything so it could actually drain out. See that? There's only a few drops, not that much, but I think this is just my OCD. Okay, I think that's good enough. I'm gonna call it good. So yeah, I think that's just my OCD. My OCD there. I have to say that since I've gotten older, my OCD is not as bad as it was when I was younger. When I was younger, I was really OCD, but nowadays not so much. Okay, so let's wipe this hole down here clean. As clean as I could get it. Okay, wipe that down. Now you put my bolt back in with the new sealing washer. Right. Well, it's funny. This washer is like way bigger than the bolt. But it's just this is the factory. This is basically the factory size. This is not the factory. I got this on Amazon in a bulk pack of like 50 of them or something like that. 50 of these for like I think $10 or whatever it is, $5, $10. That's way cheaper than buying it from the dealership individually. If you buy this from the dealership individually, it costs over $1. It's like $1 something, $1.50 for one of these. And you get 50 of them for $10. Oh, this is just an aluminum washer. That's the reality of it. It's just an aluminum washer, nothing more. And because aluminum is soft, as you tighten it down, it could deform, and when it deforms into the whatever that is tightening down against, which is the engine case. One side is the engine case, the other side is the bolt. So when it deforms like that, that's how it seals. Because the steel one won't deform, so those two surfaces are not perfectly flat. So liquid could still leak through there, But when with the aluminum one, it could deform and whatever surface, since it's not completely flat, it could deform to that surface, and it makes it a more positive, more positive engagement on that. So it actually will seal and not leak. Okay, still daylight. Let's see if we can see inside this oil and see how it's like freaking reflection. Let me see if I can get it into the shade. So it's out of the reflection. Can't really see anything. Let's see if I could see with my flashlight here. Oh yeah, I can see little bits of, like, it could be air particles, but it also, I think it's not just air particles. I think it's also metallic look to it. Yeah, it's metallic look to it. Yep. So anyways, so that's 600 miles. Actually, my bike's at 627 miles, I think it was. But I changed the oil once before at about around 100 miles or so, give or take somewhere. I don't remember exactly. But so this is basically about 500 miles, or a little bit over 500 miles. Okay, so that's how it looks. So I need to just fill it up and I'll put it back on the center stand and fill it up so I can have it leveled. But I'm gonna spare you guys the time for that, because I think I already shown that before when I did when I did it at 100 miles. Filling it here and checking the oil level over here. Right? Remember, when you check the oil level, you do not want to spin this all the way back in. You want to keep this dipstick. Right, the dipstick's like so. You want to just go like that, and that's it. Put it in like so, and out, and check where the hash mark is, and you're good. Okay. So I'm gonna do that off screen. You guys don't need to see that again. If you do, you go to my 600, or excuse me, my first oil change, my 100 mile oil change, and you can see that. All right, thanks for watching.